Losing Jenkins was hard enough on the crew.
Sure. Do. Anything to look at? Nope. Hi, Joker.
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
Look at the size of that ship.
The Ascension, flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower, too.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side, then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower. Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
It's like coming home. It genuinely is. Every time I play, it just feels like coming home.
This is an outrage! The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are. Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
He is a grumpy sword. He is a grumpy sword.
I'm not gonna sit on my ass just because the Council doesn't want to do anything. If they won't stop Saren, I will.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
Oh, looking good,
Saren's
chap.
fault, not hers.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
And that's why I hate politicians.
Okay. Sure. The maps are terrible in this game. Shit. Captain Hendrickson reports some unusual energy readings during a patrol of the Argus Row cluster. She had particular concerns about the Hydra system, but was recalled before her team could investigate further. No patrols are scheduled for that sector. Do you want to send in a recon team? There's a new thing. So what you'll see, if you're used to playing this game, what you're about to see is an awful lot of more people in areas like this. So the diversification mod adds more diversity to the Citadel and other places, but mostly the Citadel. Like, there is a lot more going on.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
So I'm just gonna like chill out and run around slowly. There's a couple of things that move, but we'll cross those when we come to it. But it's so pretty. Right, that's down to the wards. Not them yet. I know I'm going slowly. I could be sprinting. Hello, Keeper.
What's it doing? Please do not disturb the keepers.
Avina, I was just doing little touches. It was just little touches. I just wanted to give it a smooch. Yeah, we like the hairstyle will give that away that it is a modded playthrough.
Questions are there?
Not hugely.
We've made our reports. Now we just have to trust Ambassador Udina.
No, we don't, sir.
Saren's hiding something. Give me more time. Stall them.
Stall the Council? Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vicarian. I was the officer in charge of the CSEC investigation into Saren.
Sounds like you came up empty.
Saren's a Spectre. Most of his activities are classified. I couldn't find anything solid. But I know he's up to something. Like you humans say, I feel it in my gut.
I think the Council's ready for us, Commander.
Remember to stay hydrated. Maybe they'll listen to you.
I was mean to him. I was mean to him straight away.
Humans in the tower. Interesting.
Oh, that's a new line added with a mod. Hang on. Hang on, let me go back. Let me go back.
I like the fountain. It's very soothing.
Good, good, good. Mwah.
You don't want to keep the Council waiting.
I won't keep the Council waiting, I promise. Which game are we playing? Mass Effect 1, which is wild. It's wild in Mass Effect 1 to see female Turians.
The Volus won't be joining the Council for years.
I'm not so sure. The humans are making a strong push, and you can bet the Volus will be right on their coattails if they succeed.
I mean...
Allowing the humans to join us is a sound strategic move. But the Volus? No. The Hanna are likely to be next, then the Elcor.
You may be right, though the Hanar need to lighten up a bit first.
This one.
Because you have trouble understanding them.
This one. Hi, Anderson.
Started. Come on.
All right, good. I went really quick.
The Geth attack is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel security turned up no evidence to support your charge.
Garrus!
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
I resent these accusations. Nihilus was a fellow Spectre and a friend.
That just let you catch him off guard.
Captain Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me. And this must be your protege, Commander Shepard. The one who let the beacon get destroyed.
You're the one who destroyed the beacon, then you tried to cover it up.
Shift the blame to cover your own failures. Just like Captain Anderson. He's taught you well. But what can you expect from a human?
You can expect me to kill you the next time we meet.
Your species needs to learn its place, Shepard. You're not ready to join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres.
He has no right to say that. That's not his decision!
Shepard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
You can't hide behind the Council forever.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now? How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony?
I agree. Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence, not wild imaginings and reckless speculation.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
She's so angry. She's so
Council
angry.
has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth. Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
This meeting is adjourned.
Do the Mass Effect sad music. I guess that and game over.
It was a mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
I know Saren. He's working with the Geth for one reason. To exterminate the entire human race. Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
We need to deal with Saren ourselves.
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
What about Garrus, that CSEC investigator? We saw him arguing with the Executor.
Very good point,
That's
Caden.
right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
He's a Turian. I don't want him on our side.
Change your mind, Shepard.
Not all Turians are like Saren. If he can help, we need to find him.
You change your mind,
I
Shep.
have a contact in CSEC who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
Of course he's your contact.
They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job. I won't waste my time with that loser.
You won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Shepard will handle this.
You can't just cut Captain Anderson out of this investigation.
The Ambassador's right. I need to step aside.
I need to take care of some business. Captain, meet me in my office later.
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the wards.
I thought you said he was a drunken loser.
Couldn't hurt to go talk to him. Just be careful. I wouldn't call him reliable.
You and Saren have a history. What happened?
About 20 years ago, I was part of a mission in the Skillian Verge. I was working with Saren to find and remove a known terrorist threat. Saren eliminated his target, but a lot of people died along the way, innocent people. And the official records just covered it all up. But I saw how he operates. No conscience, no hesitation. He'd kill 1,000 innocent civilians to end a war without a second thought.
Sometimes 1,000 people must die so 1,000,000 can live.
Ruthless calculus,
But only
Shepard.
if there's no other way. Saren doesn't even look for another option. He's twisted, broken. He likes the violence, the killing. And he knows how to cover his tracks.
Our ambassador doesn't seem to get along with the Council.
He's just frustrated. The Council's always preaching that we need to be part of the galactic community. But for them, it's a one-way street. They want us to expand and settle unstable regions like the Skillian Verge and the Attican Traverse. But when we run into trouble, they don't want to help us out. Everyone knows it's only a matter of time until we get a seat on the Council. The ambassador just thinks it should happen sooner rather than later. And I agree.
Who cares if we get a seat on the Council? What's the big deal?
If the Council passes a ruling on an interstellar matter, we have to follow it. We don't have the fleets or political allies to defy them. Once we get a seat on the Council, we'll be able to influence those rulings, protect our own interests. No more jumping through hoops whenever we want something. Take this mess we're in now. If humanity had a seat on the Council, we'd just send the Citadel fleet out to take care of Saren and his Geth. Problem solved.
Why do we not, though? Oh, no, because we don't have a seat on the Council. We should just send a fleet out, though. We've got
The guy
fleets.
joined CSEC about 20 years ago. He's been an embarrassment to our species ever since. Roughing up suspects in custody, bribery accusations, alcohol and drug use. The embassy used to step in when he got in trouble. But I guess enough was enough.
Guy's a scumbag. He should have been cut loose a long time ago.
He was one of the first human CSEC officers.
I think I just picked the Paragon choice.
A lot of backroom
Never
deals were
mind.
worked out over the years to keep him on the force. Politics is a dirty business sometimes, but it looks like his time's run out. We've got enough humans in CSEC now to stop protecting him.
I thought this embassy was supposed to help humans.
Harkin may be human, but he's also an ass. He's had more than his share of chances. If the embassy wasn't protecting him, he would have been fired 15 years ago. CSEC is better off without him.
Okay.
I want to know more about the Spectres.
They're not your typical government agency. They tend to work alone, behind the scenes. They take care of problems the Council can't. It's not easy preserving peace across an entire galaxy. The Council prefers to use diplomacy and negotiation. But sometimes more extreme measures are needed.
How do they decide who becomes a Spectre?
You can't just apply to join. There's no training program. Spectres aren't made. They're born. The Council's always looking for exceptional individuals.
Exciting knowing what's coming.
Like you. They've been watching you for years. They see something in you. They want you on their side. Nihilus was supposed to give them a final recommendation, but with him gone, things are still up in the air.
What's their command structure like?
There is no command structure. Each Spectre answers directly to the Council. Sometimes they're sent on specific missions. Other times, they act on their own. They tend to operate outside the law, do whatever it takes to accomplish their goals. The Council just turns a blind eye. Spectres have a lot of power, Shepard.
What happens when a Spectre goes rogue, like Saren?
It doesn't happen often. The Council is careful when they select their candidates. But when something does go wrong, there's usually only one solution. Send another Spectre to bring the rogue agent down.
They sound like shadow operatives.
Everything about them is classified. We don't even know how many there are. The latest Alliance estimate puts their numbers under 100. But the Council couldn't do its job without them. They're the Citadel's top agents, the last line of defense, the final option before open war. The entire galaxy respects and fears them. If a Spectre shows up, you know something big is about to happen.
Hey.
I should go.
Good luck, Shepard. I'll be over in the ambassador's office if you need anything else.
See you later, Anderson. Pal. Okay. Right. Have they fixed that thing with the... Oh, no, they might have done. That's cool. Ashley, what are you hurting at, mate?
I bet all these staircases aren't just for show. They make for good defensive positions if this place is ever attacked.
I think it's a very astute observation. It's a good job that no one would ever think of attacking the Citadel.
I need to speak with one of the Councilor's assistants. Commander.
Okay. Okay. We haven't leveled. Hey, spoilers. Hey, Jude. This is my first ever Renegade run. It's not my first ever run. Do.
Saren's one of their best operatives. It's only natural they take his word over ours.
Oh, so now we just chase leads while this smug Turian runs around with his Geth troopers.
Once or twice.
I hate politics.
Not on your own, Ash. Not on your own. Who's this guy with his
up to something.
Head upper?
What guy?
This
the one over by the keeper.
Caden. This dude. This dude here.
What? Oh, no, I wasn't. Never mind.
Hi, Jobin.
Yes, is there something you want?
Why are you so interested in the Keepers?
Keepers? I've got no interest in the
You
Keepers.
literally just said you had up one.
I know what I saw.
I'm not so sure I should be talking to you about this.
We're just talking. Is there something wrong with that?
No. I guess it wouldn't hurt to tell you. I'm using a small scanner to gather readings on the Keepers. So far I've had mixed results. I find it difficult to get near the creatures.
Why were you being so secretive about it, though?
Well, technically we're not supposed to disturb the Keepers. I don't really think my scanning disturbs them, but the authorities might disagree. I'd like to do it more openly, but it's not really worth getting arrested over.
I could help you out. I'm not worried about the authorities.
I don't even know who you are.
I'm Commander Shepard with the Alliance military.
Well, I suppose I could use the help. You'll need this. It's the scanning device I developed. Activate it each time you see a Keeper. All collected data will automatically upload to my
So here's the
database.
thing, we ain't doing
I'll even
this.
send a few credits your way for each unique scan.
I just want some money.
Yes, I have much work myself. So long, and good luck with the scanning.
We'll try and do as many as we can, but it's not going to be an awful lot.
Please do not disturb the Keeper.
I'm not disturbing the Keepers. I don't know what you're on about. Who are the These are the Keepers. So these here, whoops. These here, these are Keepers. They are, hang on, you know what? We might have...
After the Geth are a human... The Asari were the first species to discover...
Is there a thing about...
Citadel is an...
You know what? Let's find a Navina. Put your gun away. I'll find a Navina and I'll have Avina tell you about it. Rather than me half-arsing it. Hey, Avina.
Greetings and welcome to the Presidium. My name is Avina, and I am pleased to be your virtual guide throughout this level of the Citadel space station.
What does that mean?
I am a fully interactive virtual intelligence, programmed to provide spontaneous guidance at predetermined locations of interest throughout this level of the Citadel. I may also be contacted through any of the Presidium VI terminals, should you require assistance.
I'll pass.
I apologize if you found my service unsatisfactory. Please submit any complaints in writing to the Citadel Tourist and Visitor Board.
Hold up.
Have a nice day.
Hold up.
Welcome to Presidium. Behind me is the spectacular relay monument, a scale model representation of a Prothean mass relay. To your left is one of the Keepers, the enigmatic caretakers of the Citadel, working on a control panel. You may see Keepers involved in various tasks throughout all levels of the Citadel. We ask that you do not interfere with them in any way. The Keepers are essential to the smooth operation of the Citadel. Obstructing their daily work will result in harsh penalties, including incarceration and rehabilitation.
I'd like to know more about the Keepers.
Little is known about these peaceful servants of the Citadel, though they are essential to the operation and maintenance of the entire station. Citadel regulations protect the Keepers against interference during the performance of their tasks. Failure to comply will result in harsh penalties. Keepers can be seen in all sections of the Citadel, but are typically found in and around the tower.
Any particular reason there are so many Keepers in this area?
The Keepers do not communicate with other species. It is assumed, however, that the tower houses the Citadel's primary control systems. Many of the station's systems, such as navigation and life support, function automatically. It is believed the Keepers operate those systems from inside the tower's inaccessible core. The Keepers also make frequent appearances in the Council Chamber itself, though they appear to be just passing through on their way to some other destination.
That's all for now.
For further information about the Keepers,
Have a pleasant
to
day.
clarify, if you didn't catch it, in Mass Effect 1, it is believed that the Citadel was created by the Protheans, who were a race that went extinct 50,000 years ago. When the Citadel was discovered by the Asari in this particular when the Asari actually discovered the Citadel. When it was discovered, the Keepers were already alive on the Citadel. They were all alive. They were already working on the Citadel and keeping it like this. That is me giving you, keeping it functioning, keeping it going. That is me giving you information that is kind of known at this time in Mass Effect 1. I'm trying not to spoil it because I know you've never played it before. Because it's one of the greatest stories. I don't think I have the levels to do this yet, so I'm going to ignore it. But there is a thing here, but I'll come back to it. I promise. Right now, I'm going to Chor's Den, which I believe is this way towards. Yes, it is. The one thing, the couple of things that this mod do, you won't see any female Turians in Mass Effect until Mass Effect 3 if you're playing it unmodded.
On Eden Prime, many colonial investors are pulling their support for future projects. Proponents of expanded human colonization insist that Eden Prime was an isolated case. Nevertheless, colonist enrollment has dropped sharply. Many colonial proposals are on hold until backers have some reassurance that human colonies will be adequately protected.
Okay.
Do you really
We're also looking, news lift. News lift and conversations is a big thing. Fist? Who's this Fist you're talking about? Oh, a keeper. Yoink, money, please. I do know where all the keepers are. I could effectively do it.
A Solarian excavation team has run into an unexpected problem after unearthing a Prothean dig site. Hanar protesters have blockaded the dig site, claiming that artifacts of the Enkindlers, as the Hanar call them, should not be disturbed. The excavation team has appealed to Hanar representatives on the Citadel to reach a diplomatic solution.
Now I believe that the Protheans are gods. Hanar are great, and a lot of them are voiced by Mark Meer, which is why I don't feel bad playing Jen Hale here.
Place.
That your professional opinion, sir?
How can they keep tabs on all of this? The Presidium may as well be on another planet.
There is definitely a gap between their presentation and what's here. Tracking arrivals must be a nightmare.
This makes Jump Zero look like a porta-john, and it's the largest deep space station the Alliance has.
Jump Zero is big. But this is a whole nother scale. Look at the ward arms. How do they keep all that mass from flying apart?
No wonder the Council treats us like outsiders. We'd be just another drop in a bucket they already can't carry.
They must figure us for one more gang of F&Gs looking for a handout.
I doubt it's personal. It's gotta be a balancing act, like every other government.
Alright, secure the chatter. We're all FNGs here, but we don't need to make it obvious.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Sometimes he tells her already that he loves her. Oh, Emily Wong! Let's talk to Emily. Hello.
Excuse me, Commander Shepard. I'm Emily Wong. I'm an investigative journalist working here on the Citadel. Could I have a moment of your time?
What do you need?
I'm not going to say no straight away.
Corruption and organized crime on the Citadel, but there are places I can't go. I was hoping you might share anything you find during your own investigation. I can make it worth your time.
How do you know that my investigation is going to uncover anything you need?
You wouldn't be investigating if it weren't big. And if it's big, it's something I'd like to hear about.
You gotta have access to better sources. Why contact me?
I'm using every source I can find, but I think I've got a better shot with you. According to your file, you survived back on Akuz when everyone else in your squad got killed. If anyone can find the worst elements of the Citadel and live to tell about it...
He did. I survived on a cruise.
How do you know I'm investigating anything here on the Citadel?
I'm a good journalist, Commander Shepard. Word gets around.
No promises, but if I find anything relating to your case, I'll inform you.
I didn't go like full Renegade on that one.
Commander. You won't regret it.
Okay. I should maybe have gone full Renegade. I'll get over it. We're going Chora's Den, right? Yeah, it's this way.
I don't think you bought this here. I don't sell this model.
Look, I know it was you. I remember your face.
Really, that's impressive. Usually you humans can't tell one Turian from another.
There's that voice.
Now, are you gonna give me a refund or not?
Okay.
Proof of purchase.
Right, scan that. Grab the...
Hello, Earth Clan. No doubt you've just come back from the colonies. Will you be needing supplies?
Show me what you got.
Most excellent. I am sure you will find something pleasing.
Grab the Elcos Combine license. Very important. We could get Assassin 6 armor as well. How much is that gonna... Nope, I can't. Cool. Hi, Comrade.
Wow. You're Commander Shepard, the hero of Eden Prime. I am so honored to meet you.
Do I know you?
No, I'm just a fan. One of your biggest fans, actually. My name is Conrad. Conrad Werner. They say you killed more than 100 Geth on Eden Prime.
If I do, leave me alone, will I never see him again?
They say a lot of things. I was too busy killing them to count.
Hey, I know you're probably busy, but do you have time for a quick autograph?
I suppose.
Here you go.
Gotta be more Renegade. Claire, be more
Thanks.
Renegade.
I really appreciate it. My wife is going to be so impressed. I'll let you get back to work. But next time you're on Earth, I'd love to buy you a drink. Thanks again.
Thanks, Comrade. And Shepard never went back to Earth again. Right. Won't speak to Morlin. Let's go to Chora's Den and talk to Harkin.
That's her.
Oh, shit! They've sent assassins after me! Oh my god, Claire, aim! There we go.
Those were Saren's men.
How do you know they're Saren's men? How did you know that they were Saren's men? It's just 2 Turians. How do you know? Holster your weapon, my guy. I think firing weapons and Citadel was a lot. Nah, they give no shits. Turian stripper absolutely would.
Back off, Rex. Fist told us to take you down if you showed up. What are you waiting for? I'm standing right here. This is Fist's only chance. If he's smart, he'll take it.
I love you,
He's
Rex.
Not coming out, Rex. End of story.
I love you so much.
This story is just beginning.
Like the space police, like CSEC. You mean?
What was that all about?
Who knows? Let's just try not to get caught in the middle.
Okay, let's talk to Harkin then. Hello, Harkin.
Hey there, sweetheart. You looking for some fun? 'Cause I gotta say, that soldier get-up looks real good on that body of yours. Why don't you sit your sweet little ass down beside old Harkin? Have a drink. We'll see where this goes.
I'd rather drink a cup of acid after chewing on a razor blade.
You trying to hurt my feelings? You gotta do better than that. After 20 years with C-Sec, I've been called every name in the book, Princess.
Call me Princess again and you'll be picking your teeth up off the floor. Now tell me where Garrus is.
Oh my god, that's perfect.
Okay, just relax. Garrus, you say? You must be one of Anderson's crew. Poor bastard still trying to bring Saren down, huh? I know where Garrus is, but you gotta tell me something first. Did the captain let you in on his big secret?
Don't waste my
Just tell me
time.
where Garrus is before this gets ugly.
But it's all related, don't you see? The captain used to be a Spectre. Didn't know that, did you? It was all very hush-hush. The first human ever given that honor, and then he blew it. Screwed up his mission so bad they kicked him out. Of course, he blames Saren. Says the Turians set him up.
Why should I believe a drunk like you?
Fine, ask Anderson. I bet he tells you. He's too stupid and proud to lie right to your face.
Just tell me where Garrus went.
Garrus was sniffing around Dr. Michelle's office. She runs the med clinic on the other side of the wards. Last I heard, he was going back there.
What's it like working for C-Sec?
You mean, what was it like? The executor suspended me without pay. Recurring violations. C-Sec was keeping a file on me. Can you believe that? Every mistake I ever made went into the books. Get a little rough with a suspect, note in the file. Have a couple of drinks on duty, note in the file. Skim a couple of credits off a drug bust, note in the file. It's a goddamn witch hunt.
You get off easy if you ask me.
What the hell do you know? Working for C-Sec isn't like being a Marine. People get pissed off if we shoot somebody. Investigations, inquiries, rules, regulations. Every day I plow through enough red tape to choke a rhino. That's how you gotta be to do this job. So don't talk to me about right and wrong. You soldiers got it easy.
You need to look in a mirror. Sober up and take some responsibility for yourself.
Like Paragon stuff for this. I don't care. He needs a slap.
What do you know about Garrus?
He's hot.
Damn hothead is what he is. Still
Close.
thinks he can save the world. Always bucking heads with the Executor. He'll pay for it soon enough. The Executor loves to put us lowly field agents in our place. Just look what happened to me.
You're not the same.
I'm out of here.
Yeah, good. Go. Let me drink in peace.
You're not the same, prick.
I got business here, but not with you.
Okay. Okay, let's go and find Garrus.
Why didn't Captain Anderson tell us he used to be a Spectre?
Maybe it's not true. Harkin's an ass. Bet he's just messing with our heads.
You're probably right. Still, I'd like to hear what the captain has to say about all this.
Yes, Ashley, I'm sure you would. Let's just go and see Garrus. And definitely not let's see him be hot. This guy who can't get a refund, he appears in every game. It's very funny. And I think it's always against a Brandon Keener voice actor, if memory serves. Whee! Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. Have I missed I've not missed Peeper, have I? I think there might be one around this corner. Yeah, there is. I might have played this game once or twice.
I didn't tell anyone, I swear.
That was smart, Doc. Now if Garrus comes around, you stay smart. Keep your mouth shut or we'll... Who are you?
Let her go.
Ah!
That's that guy running at us. I shot him in the shoulder, it worked. Why can't I I can get my gun out. Do. Anything I can loot? No. Hello.
Perfect timing, Shepard. Gave me a clear shot at that bastard.
You took him down clean.
Sometimes you get lucky. Dr. Michelle, are you hurt?
No,
I'm okay. I'm all right. This is fine.
All of you.
Why were they threatening you? Who do they work for?
They work for Feast. They wanted to shut me up, keep me from telling Garrus about the Quarian.
What Quarian?
A few days ago, a Quarian came by my office. She'd been shot, but she wouldn't tell me who did it. I could tell she was scared, probably on the run. She asked me about the Shadow Broker. She wanted to trade information in exchange for a safe place to hide.
Then what?
I put her in contact with Fist. He's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
Sure, that name's gonna come up.
Now he works for Saren. And the Shadow Broker isn't too happy about it.
Fist betrayed the Shadow Broker? That's stupid even for him. Saren must have made him quite the offer.
That Quarian must have something Saren wants. Something worth crossing the Shadow Broker to get.
She must have something that proves he's a traitor. Did the Quarian mention anything about Saren or the Geth?
She did. The information she was going to trade. She said it had something to do with the Geth.
She must be able to link Saren to the Geth. There is no way the Council can ignore this.
Time we paid Fist a visit.
This is your show, Shepard. But I want to bring Saren down as much as you do. I'm coming with you.
Welcome aboard, Garrus.
You know, we aren't the only ones going after Fist. The Shadow Broker hired a Krogan bounty hunter named Rex to take him out.
Yeah, we saw him in the bar.
A Krogan might come in handy.
Last I heard, he was at the CSEC Academy.
What's he doing there?
Fist accused him of making threats. We brought Rex in for a little talk. If you hurry, you can catch him at the Academy before he leaves.
I'd rather take the cash. And thank you for your service, Caden Olenko. Look at him. Hang on. Right, we need to get up to here for Garrus. Because he's so beautiful. And also we need to get up to here so he can wear medium armor before we get to Feros, preferably. Okay, that's full. Let's do pistols up to sniper rifles if we can get there. I don't think we can. Yeah, we can. Yoink. Okay, that's fine. You good for your... Yeah, you'll be fine with that. Cool. I'm not a big meanie. We're going to go back to... we're not going to CSEC. We're not going to pick up Rex.
It's even bigger than it looks.
How would you know?
I got a tour. One of 500 to see the Ascension from the inside.
There's the Ascension.
Really?
The Destiny Ascension, the flagship of the Asari. Well, the flagship of the Citadel, but controlled by the
I
Asari.
even got to meet the commander.
Matriarch Ladanya. You met her?
Well, she addressed everyone on the tour, but I got pretty close to her.
Huh, just look at that ship. You'd have to be stupid to mess with that.
Very true. She's got almost as much firepower as the rest of the Asari fleet combined.
Hopefully, she'll never need to use it.
Hopefully. Let's hope, hey. Let's hope. Why do they have a big hole at the front? Because futuristic ship design. That's why. Morlan, we will talk to you later. I might have enough angry points to be able to deal with this, but we'll see. Like, Garrus, what are you using as your choice weapon? Yeah, okay. God damn it! Really need that Krogan not to use its regen, but it's going to. Just casually killing bartenders, not an issue.
Destroy you.
Who said I will destroy you? I don't think it worked out well for you.
We got them all, Shepard.
Stop right there. Don't come any closer.
Warehouse workers. All the real guards must be dead.
Stay back or we'll shoot.
I just killed 50 bodyguards to get in here. What do you think I'll do to you?
Screw Fist. He doesn't pay us enough for this.
It's so
Never thought
much.
of that.
Shooting people isn't always the answer.
Sweet, 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 precious baby angel Garrus. I just want to shoot people.
Why do I have to do everything? I'm that died.
Down.
Enemy is everywhere!
Oh my friggin' Christ. Jeez, okay.
Wait! Don't kill me, I surrender!
Tell me where the Quarian is, and I won't have to shoot you in the kneecaps.
Shoot him in the kneecaps anyway,
She's not
Shep.
here. I don't know where she is. That's the truth.
He's lying.
Put a round in his leg, see if he talks.
Wait, I don't know where the Quarian is, but I know where you can find her. The Quarian isn't here, said she'd only deal with the Shadow Broker himself.
Impossible. The Shadow Broker only works through his agents.
Nobody meets the Shadow Broker, ever. Even I don't know his true identity. But she didn't know that. I told her I'd set a meeting up. But when she shows up, it'll be Saren's men waiting for her.
Tell me where that meeting is before I blow your lying head off.
Here on the wards, the back alley by the markets. She's supposed to meet them right now. You can make it if you hurry.
Too many people died here, Fist. You don't get to walk away.
But I didn't realize I was gonna kill him!
That Quarian's dead if we don't go now.
Okay. I guess I'm not gonna see him in the next game. Oh!
Take cover.
Oopsie doodles.
Hostile spotted.
What a different game Mass Effect from Renegade is. Shepard will calm down throughout the games.
Shield down.
Go, go, go!
He dead? Good, let's go. Good lord.
That's it. Bag him and tag him.
Maybe she'll just get angrier. I'm not losing the Quarian. We made it in time, it's good.
Did you bring it?
Where's the Shadow Broker? Where's Fist?
They'll be here. Where's the evidence?
No way.
Leave her alone.
The deal's off.
Not in the middle of a fight!
Caden. Whoops. Jesus Christ, Claire. Hide behind a wall.
Eat this!
Oh my god, my aim is terrible. He went down. Oh, it's Ashley, it's alright. She'll get back up.
Fist set me up. I knew I couldn't trust him.
You've got proof Saren is working with the Geth. Hand it over.
Not so fast. Who are you?
I don't have time for questions. I need the evidence you have against Saren.
I guess I owe you. But not out here in the open. We need to go somewhere safe.
The ambassador's office. It's safe there. He'll want to see this anyway.
That's a bit mean. I feel like it was a bit mean.
You're not making my life easy, Shepard. Firefights in the wards, an all-out assault on Korra's den. Do you know how many...
Who's this? A Quarian? What are you up to, Shepard?
I'm gonna delight in this.
This Quarian can help us bring down Saren. I would have told you that if you hadn't jumped down my throat.
I apologize, Commander. This whole thing with Saren has me a bit on edge. Maybe we should just start at the beginning, Miss...
My name is Tali. Tali Zora Naraya.
We don't see many Quarians here. Why did you leave the flotilla?
I was on my pilgrimage. My rite of passage into adulthood.
I've never heard of this before.
It is a tradition among my people. When we reach maturity, we leave the ships of our parents and our people behind. Alone, we search the stars, only returning to the flotilla once we have discovered something of value. In this way, we prove ourselves worthy of adulthood.
What kinds of things do you look for?
It could be resources like food or fuel, or some type of useful technology, or even knowledge that will make life easier on the flotilla. Through our pilgrimage, we prove that we will contribute to the community, rather than being a burden on our limited resources.
I'm so sorry, Tali. I'm so sorry.
Where's the proof you promised?
During my travels, I began hearing reports of Geth. Since they drove my people into exile, the Geth have never ventured beyond the Veil. I was curious. I tracked a patrol of Geth to an uncharted world. I waited for one to become separated from its unit. Then I disabled it and removed its memory core.
I thought the Geth fried their memory cores when they died. Some kind of defense mechanism.
How did you manage to preserve the memory core?
My people created the Geth. If you're quick, careful, and lucky, small caches of data can sometimes be saved. Most of the core was wiped clean, but I salvaged something from its audio banks.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
That's Saren's voice. This proves he was involved in the attack.
Saren won't get out of this one.
Wait, there's more. Saren wasn't working alone.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
I don't recognize that other voice, the one talking
Should
about
do. She's
Reaper.
Deanna Troy.
I feel like I've heard that name before.
According to the memory core, the Reapers were a hyper-advanced machine race that existed 50,000 years ago. The Reapers hunted the Protheans to total extinction, and then they vanished. At least, that's what the Geth believe.
Sounds a little far-fetched.
The vision on Eden Prime. I understand it now. I saw the Protheans being wiped out by the Reapers.
Oh, how do you understand it, Shepard?
The revere the Reapers as gods, the pinnacle of non-organic life. And they believe Saren knows how to bring the Reapers back.
The Council is just going to love this.
They won't believe you anyway. Just keep them out of this.
We have to tell them. Even if they don't believe anything else, this proves Saren is a traitor.
The Captain's right. We need to present this to the Council right away.
What about her, the Quarian?
My name is Tali. You saw me in the alley, Commander. You know what I can do. Let me come with you.
I've got to. I can't. No, I don't want to leave Tali.
I'll take all the help I can get.
Thanks. You won't regret this.
Anderson and I will go ahead to get things ready with the Council. Take a few minutes to collect yourself, then meet us in the tower.
It's all right. Tali, you won't be around in the squad for very long. I love you. I love you a lot, but you won't be around in the squad for very long. Okay, medium armor, sorted for Garrus. Easy, easy done. Let's unlock sniper rifles. Although he's just going to be using assault rifles. Because I'm using sniper rifles. That's fine. We'll do Turian agent as well. Increases health, maybe. Medium armor. Yes, please. And then sniper rifle stuff. Yoink. Oh, so much stuff. Yeah, let's do that. And I think I have medium armor. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's disappointing on so many counts. No. My beautiful Turian. Did you see him? Isn't he beautiful? Tali's also beautiful. Let's talk to this guy.
Excuse me, Commander Shepard. Could you spare a moment of your time?
I certainly could.
Commander Shepard, my name is Samesh Bhatia. Forgive the intrusion, but I have nowhere else to turn.
A lot of people want my help these days. What makes you special?
Shepard. My wife was a Marine. She was in the 212 on Eden Prime. I've requested that my wife's body be returned to me for cremation, but the military has refused my request.
Why did they refuse your request? There's got to be some reason.
I don't know. All I know is that they have declared it impossible for my wife to be returned to me.
I'm concerned with the living, not the dead. I don't have time for this.
I understand. You have many important things to do. If you do have time, however, Mr. Bosker is the man in charge of my case. He's in the expensive bar over there. Thank you for your time. I just want to give my wife a proper funeral and the respect she deserves.
I'm going to go over to that bar, but the only reason I'm going over to that bar is because you mentioned bar, and also I know that there's a keeper in here. So I'm killing two birds with one stone and making money. Is this the bar? You're not the bar. Hey, Executive Palin!
Commander Shepard, I didn't expect to see you here. Did Ambassador Udina send you?
Nobody sends me anywhere. I just need some information.
You humans are always so curious, always sticking your fingers into someone else's pie. Is that the right expression? Never mind. Forget I asked. Was there something you needed, Commander?
I get the feeling you're not too fond of humans.
No, I just don't trust your kind. Not yet. You humans are eager
His eyes
to
are
take
too
all
close
the
together.
power you can get, and you're being given a lot. If the Council wants to make humanity their new favorite pet, that's their business. But I don't have to like it.
The Council treats us like second-class citizens. We have to fight for everything we get.
Good. Then fight for it. But don't expect the rest of us to just sit back and let you take it. I'm a busy man, Commander. Are we done here?
Garrus's nose is too small. I don't know though, because no. I'm just gonna say those ridges, and that's all I'm gonna leave.
What do you know about the Spectres?
They're the right hand of the Council, or so they like to be called. More like the underhanded side of the Council.
What do you have against the Spectres?
I can't abide any organization that considers itself above the law. Especially when it's left up to each individual Spectre to decide when and how to bend the rules.
Sometimes you have to bend the law to keep people safe.
I've been with CSEC for 30 years. I've never had to break the law to do my job, not once.
That's why Garrus is buggering off.
You expect us to believe none of your officers are corrupt?
There are over 200,000 CSEC agents. Some of them are going to be bad. But we don't turn a blind eye to corruption like the Spectres do. We do our best to find and punish any officer who breaks the law. Spectres? They'll never come under that kind of scrutiny.
The galaxy needs
what weird
like
markings?
That.
It's like he's got
People who do
glasses.
dirty jobs.
I agree. But they need to be held to a higher standard. They need to be accountable. Saren's out of control. We both know that. But because he's a Spectre, the Council doesn't want to do anything about it.
I like his eye color.
Is that the kind of person this galaxy needs?
Absolutely. The only thing that matters is accomplishing the task.
Maybe. But I've never had to cross that line to get the job done. Never.
Tell me about CSEC.
CSEC provides necessary police and security services.
I don't think I've ever spoken to Palin.
We're a civilian government agency, though many of our members have had military training. Of course, as the CSEC representative to the Council, I spend most of my time liaising between the two.
Tell me about your investigation into Saren.
Sorry, Commander. I don't make a habit of giving out details about ongoing investigations.
I'll be going now.
Well then.
Goodbye, Commander.
Is there anything in here that has... Oh yeah, datapad. The following message was transmitted from an untraceable account to multiple recipients across the extranet. Further monitoring of the situation is warranted. My fellow biotic, you have been selected to receive this transmission because of our shared plight. Few understand us, fewer tolerate us. We must stand together. We must build our own world. Come, join us in the Hawkin Eticus cluster. Only as one body can we right the wrongs done to our kind. I know that mission. I know that mission. Look at that cool little meeting. I know what mission that is. Why are we doing that? No.
Don't believe the rumors. The consort would never reveal her secrets.
Of course she wouldn't. She'd be tossed at the nearest airlock.
I suppose. Besides,
boop. 50 whole entire credits. Very nice, very nice. Maybe one day. Hello.
My goodness, you're Commander Shepard.
Hello, that's me.
Your activities made for quite a briefing in the diplomatic corps. Is there something I can do to assist you?
You can cut the red tape for a grieving husband. I want you to release the body of Nerali Bhatia.
Commander, nothing would make me happier. I'm afraid, though, that it's not quite that simple. Serviceman Nerali Bhatia died on Eden Prime, as Mr. Bhatia no doubt told you. Her wounds are inconsistent with any type of weapon damage we've seen before. That is why her body is being held.
I don't care how badly the Geth mangled the body. It's the husband's right to claim her.
We are not holding Nerali Bhatia's body out of discretion. We are, frankly, holding the body for research. The tests we're conducting may lead to better defenses against Geth attacks. Respectfully, Serviceman Bhatia may save more lives in death than she did in life.
Wanna do it?
You know who and what I am. If I want Nerali Bhatia, I can get her.
Commander, I don't think threats are necessary. Even if the body were here on the Citadel, would you really
Shepard is hot
risk
support
going in
group.
shooting to get it?
You said you'd been briefed on me. How do you think I feel about people mistreating the dead?
All right, Commander. You win. It was hard enough refusing Mr. Bhatia. I'm not going to risk an incident by refusing you. Tell Samesh that the body is being shipped back to Earth. I'll go now to see to it myself.
Oh, Shepard's so hot. Shepard is so hot. How am I supposed to deal with this? Is it this way? Yeah.
Hello again, Commander. Has there been any word?
Your wife is coming home, Mr. Bhatia.
Thank you. I will return home and begin my preparations. It does not bring me happiness.
It doesn't matter who I romance, because I'll be Shepard.
Goodbye, Commander.
All I want to do is romance Shepard at the moment. Holy shit. Whew. Okay. Let's go and incriminate. Let's go get Saren binned off the... What are the flying shell things? These? Actually, there'll be one a bit further down. I will get to you. They were one of the races that we were talking about earlier. Is it that pink thing that's in front of me? Is this the one you mean? Okay, this is a Hanar.
Told you before, you're not allowed in here. This one believes it has the right to move freely through this area. Do you desire to learn of the Enkindlers? Or has the Honorable CSEC officer enlisted assistance?
Are you allowed to preach here in the Presidium?
The words this unworthy one speaks are merely observations of the truth. The CSEC officer requests that this one purchase an evangelical permit to spread the truth of the Enkindlers.
Thank you for the follow. Welcome on in.
Who are the Enkindlers?
Your people know them as the Protheans. They are the true creators of this one's people. The Enkindlers raised the Hanar from ignorance into consciousness by granting this one's people the gift of speech.
So you're breaking the law by preaching without a permit right now?
The CSEC officer states that preaching in this place is forbidden, and preaching anywhere on the Citadel requires a permit. This one humbly submits that it is not preaching to state the truth of the Enkindlers, and thus no permit should be necessary.
So you're breaking the law by preaching without a
I
permit?
used that one already.
This one humbly submits that it is not preaching
Purchase
to
the
state the
permit.
truth of
If
the
that's all the CSEC officer wants, why not just buy the permit?
The truth of the Enkindlers is universal. This one humbly believes that the truth should not be suppressed. Exacting payment as a means of imposing limits upon the truth is an abrogation of this one's religious freedom.
Hey.
This is the Presidium, not a church. Evangelize somewhere else.
This one's beliefs will not be suppressed. If others wish to try, they are welcome to do so.
That Hanar refuses to listen to reason. Why can't it act in an orderly and lawful manner?
Because it's a big, stupid jellyfish.
How can I convince my superior that I deserve a promotion if I cannot convince this annoying jelly to leave? I am not unreasonable. The Hanar is free to spew its nonsense once it purchases an evangelical permit.
If you'd like, I could talk to the Hanar for you.
I have argued with the stubborn jelly all afternoon. You are certainly welcome to try.
The CSEC officer states that preaching in this one humbly submits that it is not preaching to state the truth of the Enkindlers, and thus no permit should be necessary.
The CSEC officer is just doing his job. You're causing trouble.
This one is too humble to suggest that the CSEC officer is personally biased.
Stupid jellyfish, I think you'll
This one
find.
only wishes to spread the truth to any who will listen. There is no intent to cause trouble.
Okay, here we go.
I don't care about your intent. You're making all Hanar look like troublemaking zealots.
This one does not wish to prejudice the listeners against the Hanar.
You Hanar deserve what you get. You're either too snobbish or too stupid to follow simple rules.
This one will obey. It does not wish to prejudice other species against the Hanar. This one departs now, and will not intrude upon the Presidium again.
Chris, I need those renegade points! I need them! Oh, I need to go and get my reward from the police officer. Officer, I dealt with it. I dealt with it with anger.
I see the Hanar is left. Thank you.
Somebody needed to set that thing straight, and it obviously wasn't going to be you.
You have already demonstrated your ability. I acknowledge it, and I will learn from your example. Here, for your assistance in this matter. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should report to my superiors.
I'm having so much fun. You've been the other side of the Presidium river yet? Oh, look at the pretty gardens. Oh, this gate. I've gone too far. To Citadel Tower. Let's flip and go. You gonna converse?
There's no way the Council can ignore us this time. Saren Stages as a Spectre are done.
If the evidence is worth trying to kill me for, I hope it is sufficient to motivate the Council.
Tally. Do 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 do. Okay. I think we get to get. Oh wait. There's a Spectre. A keeper over here. There's so much more to do in this first visit to the Citadel as well. It's wild. It's such a long visit.
Come on. Udina's presenting the Quarians' evidence to the Council.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
You wanted proof? There it is.
This evidence is irrefutable, Ambassador. Saren will be stripped of his Spectre status, and all efforts will be made to bring him in to answer for his crimes.
I recognize the other voice, the one speaking with Saren. Matriarch Benezia.
She must be working with the Geth, too.
Matriarch Benezia is a powerful biotic, and she had many followers. She will make a formidable ally for Saren.
I'm more interested in the Reapers. What do you know about them?
Only what was extracted from the Geth's memory core. The Reapers were an ancient race of machines that wiped out the Protheans.
Okay.
Then they vanished.
The Geth believe the Reapers are gods, and Saren is the prophet for their return.
We think the conduit is the key to bringing them back. Saren's searching for it. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Do we even know what this conduit is?
Saren thinks it can bring back the Reapers. That's bad enough.
I know what the conduit is.
Saren wants to bring back the machines that wiped out all life in the galaxy? Impossible. It has to be. Where did the Reapers go? Why did they vanish? How come we found no trace of their existence? If they were real, we'd have found something.
I tried
Rax is
to
such a
warn you about
dickhead.
Saren, and you refused to face the truth. Don't make the same mistake again.
This is different. You proved Saren betrayed the Council. We all agree he's using the Geth to search for the conduit, but we don't really know why.
The Reapers are obviously just a myth, Commander. A convenient lie to cover Saren's true purpose. A legend he is using to bend the Geth to his will.
And you were like, I'm more interested in the Reapers. And then suddenly, flipping Sparatus and Teros are like, actually, no, we don't believe you. We think it's a fallacy. And Valerne's suddenly like, actually, no, they're just obviously a myth.
50,000 years ago, the Reapers wiped out all galactic civilization. If Saren finds the conduit, it will happen again.
Saren is a rogue agent on the run for his life. He no longer has the rights or resources of a Spectre. The Council has stripped him of his position.
That is not good enough. You know he's hiding somewhere in the Traverse. Send your fleet in!
A fleet cannot track down one man.
A Citadel fleet could secure the entire region, keep the Geth from attacking any more of our colonies.
Or it could trigger a war with the Terminus systems. We won't be dragged into a galactic confrontation over a few dozen human colonies.
Every time humanity asks for help, you ignore us.
Shepard's right. I'm sick of this council and its anti-human bull.
Ambassador, there is another solution. A way to stop Saren that does not require fleets or armies.
No, it's too soon. Humanity is not ready for the responsibilities that come with joining the Spectres.
Yes, I'm so mad.
It was a Turian Spectre who betrayed this council, and it was a human who exposed him. I have earned this.
She's so angry. I love her so much.
Commander Shepard, step forward.
I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. Oh no.
It is the decision of the Council that you be granted all the powers and privileges of the Special Tactics and Reconnaissance Branch of the Citadel.
Spectres are not trained, but chosen. Individuals forged in the fire of service and battle, those whose actions elevate them above the rank and file.
Spectres are an ideal, a symbol, the embodiment of courage, determination, and self-reliance. They are the right hand of the Council, instruments of our will.
Spectres bear a great burden. They are protectors of galactic peace, both our first and last line of defense. The safety of the galaxy is theirs to uphold.
You are the first human Spectre, Commander. This is a great accomplishment for you and your entire species.
I've been ready for this since Eden Prime.
We're sending you into the Traverse after Saren. He's a fugitive from justice, so you are authorized to use any means necessary to apprehend or eliminate him.
Any idea where to find him?
We will forward any relevant files to Ambassador Udina.
This meeting of the Council is adjourned.
Congratulations, Commander.
We've got a lot of work to do, Shepard. You're going to need a ship, a crew, supplies.
You'll get access to special equipment and training now. You should go down to the CSEC Academy and speak to the Spectre Requisitions Officer.
Anderson, come with me. I'll need your help to set all this up.
I thought the ambassador would be a little more grateful. He didn't even thank you.
What do you expect from a politician? Come on.
Right behind you, Shepard.
Have I leveled up? I haven't. Right, I need to get that up to 4. Oh, there's another thingy.
No, I'm waiting to speak with one of the Councilor's assistants.
Yeah, she gets made a Spectre in both. She, at that point, she gets made a Spectre.
Congratulations on becoming the first human Spectre, Commander. I'm certain you'll be up to the challenge.
Who told you I was a Spectre?
I'm a senior officer with the Alliance. I knew about your candidacy before the Normandy was sent to Eden Prime. My name is Admiral Kahoku. It's about time the Alliance got one of our own in with the Spectres. We need people like you to deal with our problems.
I have to go, Admiral.
Commander? Commander? Is there something you need? If not, I've got some things I need to take care
Look, went
of.
to me.
I have to go, Admiral.
Okay, maybe not.
Commander.
Maybe I speak to you in a little bit then. He does have a mission for me in a bit. Oh, this guy has a mission for me, Garrus.
I hope he's okay.
Hello.
I'm on a break. Talk to someone else if you need anything. I've got a lot on my mind.
Maybe I can help.
Well, maybe you can. You're a soldier, right? You ever head out to the Traverse?
I'm not just some soldier. I'm a Spectre.
A Spectre? I heard they were thinking about letting humans into the ranks.
So cringe.
About time. Well, that means you can go anywhere you want, right? Even out into the Traverse? My brother's the captain of a ship called the Majesty. It was crossing the Traverse a few days ago when it disappeared. Just dropped right off the grid. And that usually means one of two things. They had massive mechanical failure, or they were attacked.
Neither one of those options leaves a lot of hope.
I won't give up on my brother. Not yet. I've got the coordinates for the last transmission from his vessel.
What's in this for me?
I can't afford to pay you anything. If I had that kind of cash, I'd have hired a recovery team to track him down already. Maybe you could look into this as a personal favor, you know? We humans have to stick together.
Give me the coordinates.
See what I can do.
I'll forward them to your ship right away. Please let me know as soon as you find them.
I'm not just going to say to people, actually, no, bugger off. What's that? Because it just seems counterintuitive to do that, because it might give me, any missions will give me other options to do renegade stuff. So hang on, can I see where I am? Look how far my renegade bar is, and there is nothing in the Paragon bar at the moment, and that's the way I want to keep it to stay. If I can get like full Paragon, so I'm gonna be so proud of myself. I don't know if I'll get it in 2 and 3, but I will certainly try for 1.
In other news, Exogenic Corp is still denying reports that one of their survey teams has gone missing in the Hades Gamma Cluster.
This is another mission that drops.
When asked why communication with the survey team was suddenly cut off last week, company officials refused to comment.
Okay. Okie dokie. Right. We should go party. We should go party. We need to look for Emily Wong as well, because I picked up something that she might find interesting. Where might Emily Wong be in this world? Is she in the wards or is she in CSEC? Again, my dog is literally snoring at my feet. So if you hear him, my microphone shouldn't pick him up. But if it does, no, she's not here. I wonder if she's back in the wards then. Now I've got the bit that she needs. Do.
Binary Helix has settled out of court with a Krogan group that had accused the Genetics Corporation of fraud. The Krogan group had contracted Binary Helix to perform studies with a long-range goal of curing their genetic sterilization. The group later sued for a return of investment money when the study produced no viable
We also
results.
need to go to CSEC. CSEC's the way back to the dock anyway. And there's stuff at CSEC too.
How are you liking your posting at the academy?
It's good. Busy, though. I can't believe how many people you get coming in from the wards.
Speaking of the wards,
Do you ever regret leaving Citadel security to pursue Saren, Garrus?
He's literally just done it.
Fighting a rogue specter with countless lives at stake and no regulations to get in the way, I'd say that beats CSEC.
Oh, he's so young!
I'm pleased that the imminent destruction of all organic life has improved your career opportunities.
Ali with the sass. You love to see it. Oh, that's a pretty Asari. Is Emily Wong here? Yes, she is. Hello.
Word on the street is that you've been busy. Congratulations on taking down Fist. I was sure he was a big player in anything going on here. Did you find anything in his office that could help me?
These OSDs might have the information you're looking for.
You've got Fist's files? This could be even bigger than I'd hoped. Here, Commander, for your trouble.
Money! Okay.
I had to kill people for these discs.
Stop threatening to... Shepard!
I didn't tell you to kill Fist. But you're right. I suppose that I did ask you to help me, so... Here, this should be more than adequate. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should go see what's on these discs.
Shepard, stop threatening people! Shepard really needs to chill. Flux. Ideal. It did for a second.
And what did you hear exactly?
More rumors about strange metal creatures with real AI, no doubt.
Yes, but there's more.
Yeah, there always is.
I heard they had some connection with a rogue specter.
Not this again.
Why is that so hard to believe?
Whatever you say. Just don't expect us to believe it too.
Because the game disappeared when I came back from my break. It's back now though, it's fine.
It's out of my hands, Rita. I'd bring her back in a second, but she doesn't want to come.
I know. I'll see if I can talk some sense into her next time I see her. Sorry, I'm kind of busy right now. So, what can I do for you?
What were you discussing with the Volus?
Who, Doran? Oh, I was just asking him about my sister. See, she worked for Doran before she left too. Ugh, sorry. I don't want to bore you with my problems.
Get to the point.
Well, okay. My sister Jenna left here to go work at Cora's Den. The problem is, she's working as an informant for CSEC. You know, eavesdropping on the people there. If they find out what she's doing, they'll kill her.
You can't stop her from making stupid mistakes.
This stupid mistake might cost her her life. I don't know. Sometimes I think she stays there just to spite me.
Do you know who her contact at CSEC is?
No. It's all very secret. Last time I asked an officer, he told me to stay out of it, for Jenna's safety.
Maybe I could help her understand just how dangerous Cora's Den is.
Just kill people there, so...
Great. Just don't tell her I sent you. Well, I should get back to work before I get in trouble. Thanks.
Hey, good to see another human in here.
Why are they all so... Why are humans... That's all I got. Why are humans... Because, yeah. Where was I going? I was gonna go back to Cora's Den, which is this way. The reason I'm not using it again, the reason I'm not using the rapid transit is because I don't want to miss anyone that might just pop up and appear. As far as like other missions are concerned, so that I can pick up missions kind of organically. Yeah, why humans? Because they do be like that. Oh, she's got one. Okay. Hang on, I missed Jenna. I was too busy looking at the pretty lady.
Hi, I'll be with you in just a sec.
I need to talk to you about your work with CSAC.
I don't know what you're talking about. Now, if you don't mind, I need to get back to my customers.
This isn't a game, Jenna. These people are dangerous.
Now you sound like my sister. Why is everyone so concerned about me? I can take care of myself. I need to go. I'm not a stripper. I don't get paid to stand around and look pretty.
She puts on a brave face.
If you've got questions about Jenna, meet me at CSEC Academy.
Are you talking to me?
Push off. I never did nothing to you. Damn newcomers. Think they can run the place.
Who is that? Is that Chelik? I think, yeah, it's Chelik.
What was he trying to tell us?
I guess we better go find out.
Oh. Interesting music sting.
I find that hard to believe. There's no real proof.
Not yet. But there's something going on in the Traverse. You'll see.
Maybe. But I've got runners going through there all the time, and they haven't seen a thing.
I thought you lost a ship out there.
I've lost ships before, but that's the only one I've lost out in the Traverse. It doesn't mean anything.
Okay, so we go back. No, we go to CSEC. The Volus are as disbelieving as the the Volus are as disbelieving as the other as the Turians, which kind of follows suit. Okay, is there a keeper here? Yes, there is. Have I yoinked it already? I have now.
Coming up in a report later today, Emily Wong investigates corruption on the Citadel and uncovers a full-blown crime syndicate.
Oh, I went the wrong side.
You, human. You the one they call Shepard?
Maybe.
Who wants to know?
The name's Rex. The Shadow Broker paid me a lot of money to get rid of Fist. Only you got there first.
It's not my fault you were slow on the draw.
When I get paid to do a job, I finish it. Alone.
I don't like where this is going.
But I didn't finish this job, Shepard. You did. So the payment is yours.
Bounty hunters don't just go around paying off people who take their contracts.
I won't take credit for someone else's work. I transferred the payment into your account.
It's Rex.
I like the way you handled Fist.
Can't believe I killed him.
Now I hear you're going after Saren. I was thinking I should come along.
You're a bounty hunter. What do you get out of going after Saren?
I'm not in this for the money. I want to be where the action is. There's a storm coming, and you and Saren are right in the middle of it.
Why me? Saren's already got a lot of Krogan working for him.
Those aren't Krogan. They're servants. They grovel at Saren's feet to lick his boots, trading their freedom for promises of wealth and power. My people were a proud species once. Some of us still remember that. I won't bow down to Saren like the others.
We'll take you with us, Rex.
Smart move, Shepard.
Hello to my boys. Okay. And relax. We found our happy time, happy time. Happy time is here. I have my boys. Right, I think it's up here, yeah.
Okay, Jalid. Let me get this straight. Your business partner, Shorb, he's threatened you?
Wait, hang on.
Well, no, not exactly. But he wants to meet with me. I think he's going to kill me. Hey there! Oh, you're not CSEC, are you? Did you want something?
What are you doing here?
No, it's not good.
I came here to seek aid from the authorities, but they won't listen to me. My colleague is trying to kill me, and I thought we were friends.
How do you know he wants you dead?
He's changed. He won't talk to me at work anymore, and he started following me. Yesterday, he followed me all the way home, just waiting for a chance. I don't care what anyone thinks. He wants me gone. I know it.
Is there something I can do? Talk to your friend, maybe?
Would you? That's all I want. Someone to talk to him. Tell him to leave me alone.
Who's your friend?
He thinks he can just push me around, but you'll show him, won't you?
Sure.
Just tell me where he is and I'll go find him.
Oh, right. Well, he wanted to meet with me down in the wards near the markets. He said he just wanted to talk, but I know better. His name's Shorban. He's a Solarian. You shouldn't have any trouble. He's just a scientist.
Shorban. That's the guy who wanted us to scam the Keepers.
The Keepers? Well, even more reason to go after him. That's against regulations.
If I find out he's lied to me...
Anything's possible with Shorban these days. Well, good luck.
Is my skill? Yeah, my skill's too low for that. Okay. We'll get there with that one.
Detective Chelik, come into my office. I want to discuss this in private.
Hi, Chelik.
No offense, Commander, but what the hell were you thinking?
What's your tone, Chelik?
You could have blown Jenna's cover.
He's so angry. I love her so much.
To help her.
I gathered that. It might seem cold letting her take all the risk, but we're keeping a close eye on her.
It's too dangerous. You need to find another way.
It's not that simple, Shepard. This job isn't easy and it's usually unpleasant. I'll take help anywhere I can find it. But since you're so concerned with her safety, maybe there's a way we can help each other.
It's nice to see you're still working all the angles, Chelik.
As part of the job. Now, are you gonna help me or not?
Come on, Chelik. Do you really need a little human girl to help you solve your case?
Okay, maybe you're right. She's not really cut out for this anyway. I'll cut her loose, even get her out of Cora's den, no strings attached. But that still leaves my case unsolved. I could still use your help.
All right.
I'll help you, but I need some details.
I'm trying to track down an illegal arms producer. I just need some of their product. Thanks to Jenna's intel, I've learned there's a seller here on the Citadel. Meet our man named Jax. Pick up the mods and bring them back here. That'll give me everything I need.
I'll persuade Jax to tell me where these mods are coming from.
No.
Shepard!
You tip Jax off and all my leads will disappear faster than you can say bad bust.
All right.
Where can I find this Jax?
Jax is down in the lower level of the markets. I'll send word through our channels that you're the buyer. Good luck, Commander.
So funny. God, I love her so much. I love Renegade Shep so much. She's such an idiot. It's back in towards Cora's den, isn't it? No, that's to the docking bay. Let's do... Whoops, that's not... I didn't want to do that. I will go to Cora's den and just come out back that way. Because I think Chorban's here as well, isn't he? Through this way. Yeah, there's Chorban, and the other guy I need to speak to is over there. So let's speak to Chorban first. Hello!
Commander, I wasn't expecting to see you again. Is there something you want?
Drop the act. I want to know what's going on, Shorban.
I'm not sure what you're referring to. My experiments are...
We're not buying it. Jalid told us you've been after it.
You spoke with Jalid? Then you know about the data?
Just tell me everything you know.
You boys can go. Looks like my plans have changed. It's not as bad as you think, Commander. Jalid and I just got a little over our heads.
Keep talking.
The company we work for developed an experimental procedure for use in medical scanners. Jalid and I saw even more potential, so we stole the plans and secretly developed a tool to scan the Keepers.
Right.
Can you imagine? A tool that can actually get readings from the Keepers?
That's what all the fuss is about?
The Keepers are almost impossible to scan, and you can't capture them or get samples. They just self-destruct. After centuries here, we still don't know anything about them. Don't you see? We were the first to scan them, ever. You've seen it yourself, Commander. You know we can do it.
That doesn't explain why you're trying to kill your partner.
I'm not trying to kill him. Jalid's job was to disseminate our initial findings. But he decided to keep the data for himself. Maybe to sell it. I don't know.
I should kill both of you idiots.
We lost our heads. We just couldn't let an opportunity like this pass us by. Commander, if you'll just continue gathering data for me, imagine what we might learn. And you'll stand to make a bit of a profit yourself, remember?
If it'll help further the scientific cause, how can I refuse?
Very good. Maybe if you wouldn't mind speaking with Jalid.
Speaking with
gathering
Jalid
for me is useless if Jalid won't help me analyze it.
If I have time, I'll talk to him.
Thank you. And happy scanning, Commander.
Oh my gosh. That's so funny. Hello, Jax.
Hold it. That's close enough, Army. You got my payment?
Do you have the mods?
Show her the goods.
Looks good.
Damn straight it is. These mods are the best on the market. Now hand over my credits.
Not gonna shoot him. Because that will fuck up his investigation. Or is this gonna be a good Renegade thing? Yeah, heck it.
I'll just take the weapons.
The hell are you playing at?
Here's your money, Jax.
Maybe I get Renegade
Sense
from
of
that.
humor, huh? It's gonna get you killed one of these days, Army. Come on, boys. We're done here.
Aww. You heard "Show me the goods" in Katie's voice? Right, so we go back to Chelik. I wonder if I can check in with Dr. Michelle on this one round. Oh, you listen to the Lonely Hair. Okay. Show me the goods. Does Chloe have...
I never properly thanked you for saving me from Fist's thugs, Commander.
You're
I
welcome.
don't know what would have happened if you hadn't been there.
Stick to medicine. You're not cut out for dealing with people like Fist.
That's right.
Good advice.
Every time you see that, you want to inspect the goods.
Let me take a look at what you have for sale.
Of course.
Do you have anything for sale? What do you do? It's a I want regen a sec. Can I do any of this? 1 health regeneration a sec. Do 3. Let's do that. Prepare to be boarded. Neither of them feel as good. Oops.
Regroup!
Come back, Rex. I didn't mean to click on that. Okay, go and see Chelik. want to see Chelik, and then I think we're done with the first visit. I don't think I have to go over onto the other side in the first visit, which means I actually get to go and be on a spaceship.
In breaking news,
The
Chairman
first
Burns
Citadel
of the
visit
Parliament
is
Subcommittee on
overwhelming.
Transhuman Studies has been kidnapped by biotic extremists. The biotics commandeered a freighter and were last seen in the Hades Gamma Cluster.
Guess
No
we're going to the
demands
Hades
have yet
Gamma
been
Cluster
made.
then. Bum. Okay, Chelik. Space! Oh, Chelik and Jaleed.
Hello again. Did you have any luck finding Shorban?
I found out you've been lying to me, Jaleed.
Lying? Why would I lie to you?
You forgot to mention the data about the Keeper.
He told you? I didn't mean for any of this to happen. I was afraid Shorban would kill me to get the data, so well, I was hoping you'd take care of him.
I'm scanning the Keepers for Shorban, but you two need to stop fighting.
You're helping us? But, well, if you say so. Well, if Shorban can forgive and forget, then so can I. I appreciate the help, Commander. I better go get that data analyzed.
Get that data analyzed, my guy! Go and do it. There is a keeper up here. While I'm here, I might as well do it and make sure that I've got the ones on this side of the Presidium. Where is it? Here he is. Boop. And I think there is information. Boop. That's the lift that no one can use. Anything else? Boop. This is air traffic control.
I copy, Even Star. You're cleared to roll port 40 and radiate from your dorsal plates.
Oh, I love this game so much.
Commander, I hear you have something for me.
Here's your shipment, Chelik.
Come here.
Excellent. This is everything I need. Maybe more than I need. Here, Commander, take this. I won't need it, and you've earned some payment for your work. I appreciate your help. It shows a lot of integrity. You didn't need to do anything after I let Jenna go. Now I need to get these mods into evidence. Thanks again, Shepard.
Okay. On here, but then I'd have to go through to every other map. No, we're good. I think that's it.
In remembrance of Eden Prime, we present another profile in courage with serviceman Nirali Bhatia. A devoted wife and talented chef, serviceman Bhatia joined the Alliance military under the Deferred Education Plan. After finishing her service, Bhatia planned to open a restaurant. Instead, she gave her life protecting the colonists of Eden Prime. For more profiles in courage, or to explore opportunities in the military, please visit the Alliance military on the extranet. Keyword, courage.
Keyword, courage. Amazing. Okay. Oh, so many people. Right. Oh, keeper, before we do anything. What is it, Garrus? You said her.
The Normandy combines the best of Alliance technology and Turian engineering. It shows what we're capable of if we work together.
I am all for Turians and humans working together. It is high on my priority, I'm not gonna lie. Hi, Adina.
I've got big news for you, Shepard. Captain Anderson is stepping down as commanding officer of the Normandy. The ship is yours now.
She's quick and quiet, and you know the crew. Perfect ship for a Spectre. Treat her well, Commander.
This isn't right. The Normandy belongs to you.
You needed your own ship. A Spectre can't answer to anyone but the Council. And it's time for me to step down.
Come clean with me, Captain. You owe me that much.
I was in your shoes 20 years ago, Shepard. They were considering me for the Spectres.
Why didn't you ever mention this?
What was I supposed to say? I could have been a Spectre, but I blew it? I failed, Commander. It's not something I'm proud of. Ask me later and I'll tell you the whole story. For now, all you need to know is, I was sent on a mission with Saren, and he made sure the Council rejected me. I had my shot. It came and went. Now you have a chance to make up for my mistakes.
Saren's not gonna get away this time.
Saren's gone. Don't even try to find him. But we know what he's after. The conduit. He's got his Geth scouring the Traverse looking for clues.
We had reports of Geth in the Pharaoh system shortly before our colony there dropped out of contact, and there have been sightings around Noveria.
Find out what Saren was after on Pharos and Noveria. Maybe you can figure out where the conduit is before he does.
Anything else?
We have one more lead. Matriarch Benezia, the other voice in that recording. She has a daughter, a scientist who specializes in the Protheans. We don't know if she's involved, but it might be a good idea to try and find her. See what she knows. Her name's Liara, Dr. Liara Tassoni. We have reports she was exploring an archaeological dig on one of the uncharted worlds in the Artemis Tau cluster.
Sounds like we should head for the Artemis Tau cluster.
Certainly does.
You're a Spectre now. You don't answer to us.
But your actions still reflect on humanity as a whole. You make a mess and I get stuck cleaning it up.
I'll take care of Saren. You take care of the political fallout.
Not exactly the answer I was looking for, Shepard. Remember, you were a human long before you were a Spectre.
Adina.
I have a meeting to get to. Captain Anderson can answer any questions you might have.
Hi, Anderson.
Yes, Commander?
I want to know the truth about you and Saren. I want to know about the mission you were on together all those years ago.
We had intel on a rogue scientist being funded by Batarian interests. He was trying to set up a facility to develop illegal AI technology out in the Verge. Alliance intel had done all the work, but the Council wanted a Spectre involved. We compromised. I was assigned to help Saren in his investigation. We tracked the scientist to a refining facility on Kamala. He was hidden away somewhere inside, protected by an army of Batarian mercenaries. The plan was simple. Sneak into the plant, capture the scientist, sneak back out. Quick, quiet, and a minimum of bloodshed.
I'm guessing things didn't go as planned?
Saren and I split up to cover more ground. Then about halfway through the mission, there was a massive explosion in the refinery core. Officially, it was ruled an accident, but I think Saren detonated it on purpose to draw off the enemy guards.
He was smart. You needed a diversion.
This went way beyond a simple diversion, Commander. The explosion tore the refinery to shreds. The whole place was on fire. Black chemical clouds poured out into the atmosphere. Nobody inside survived. There was a camp for the workers and their families nearby. Between the fires and the toxic fumes, the final death count was over 500. Mostly civilians. Saren didn't care. The target was eliminated, mission accomplished, and I ended up taking the blame. That ended all talk of me joining the Spectres.
Saren caused the explosion. How'd he pin it on you?
In his report, Saren accused me of blowing his cover. He said it was my fault the guards were ready for us. He claimed that's why it turned into a massacre. Saren's report was all the proof the Council needed to kill my chances of becoming a Spectre.
Why'd you let him get away with it?
Who do you think the Council was going to listen to? Me? Or their best agent? I had a bad feeling about him right from the start. I should have been more careful. Maybe I could have stopped things before they got out of hand.
The only thing I care about is stopping Saren.
You're right, Commander. It's no good living in the past.
I should go.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Bye, Anderson. I want to get my spaceship. It's my spaceship. It's a second best character in the game. Third best, second best.
Stand by, shore party.
Let me get onto my ship.
Decontamination in progress.